You haven't forgotten. Hmm? What? You made us a promise. I did? That you'd always be there. To bring us back.
So at this point, Axel's dead as shit.
Got it, memory?
Roxas
Well,
is
his
Solar's heart.
Heartless and his Nobody were killed, so...
So he should be back now, based on the recoded rules?
He will be. Give it a... I don't know how long it takes for them to get to that, though. Oh, this might be this scene, then.
What happened to me?
You
So,
died.
Axel is dead. Long live Lee.
What?
That's me.
He's no longer Axel.
Dylan.
He's Lee.
Yes.
Oh god, all the original names.
Seven. Yenzo.
So wait,
They're all back.
But why is he wearing the robe and no one else is?
Because that's what he wore.
Well, like, weren't they all wearing organization robes when they died?
We're people again.
Well, no, when they died
But
as
only the
people,
ones
they
who
were
joined
wearing
the organization here.
the
guess
Hollow
Sam
Bastion
looked
guard
different.
outfits and
Oh,
science
right, this is when their
uniforms.
bodies died, not their nobodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When their physical bodies died.
Yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. The nobody is just a corporeal form. Oh, god.
This is Pinocchio.
Well, I'm already terrified.
Prankster's Paradise.
Great.
Where naughty children get turned into donkeys.
I was actually, like, excited for about 3 minutes when we had that cutscene where everybody was getting up.
I know! It was like we were doing actual plot shit for a second
It
there.
was like, oh shit, like something's happening that's kind of, like, really important to the Kingdom Hearts lore. Oh, never mind.
So yeah, like all of Anson's apprentices came back because their nobodies and Heartless were killed.
And they came back as regular people now, which is what they always wanted.
Yes, they are humans. But they still have the powers they had as nobodies.
Why? Nobody knows.
Well, because the common... It's the Heartless going back with the body. That was the nobody.
So basically, instead of... It's not like they, like, reverse themselves into
They
normal people.
revived
They
to
basically,
human.
but they didn't, because they still have the powers, so it's more like they just used the fucking polymerization.
Yeah,
they
to go
still
back
have the
to the
power.
way... Yeah, to be whole again with their hearts.
Yeah. But they're not their old selves, technically. They're
They
new
have the
versions of
complete
themselves.
memories of themselves as people and as nobodies.
But with the powers of the Heartless and nobodies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it's-
they're better than before.
Yeah. Objectively
Turns
better.
out becoming a Heartless and then getting a nobody and then just fusing them back together is fucking awesome.
Yeah, next time whenever I see you, Brandon, I'm gonna be like, alright, Brandon, I need you to kill me. Both versions of me. I want to get sick superpowers.
By waking it from its slumber, it will stay locked in a dream forever. Thus, you may encounter familiar faces, but they
Familiar
are just figments of the
places.
dream.
For now.
In actuality, they are sound asleep, trapped within a world that is also
But why don't they go to fucking Traverse Town?
Or, whilst someone may
Because
no
they're
longer
trapped
dwell
in a
the
sleeping
real
world.
version of a world,
Is that different from a world lost to darkness?
paint a fuller picture.
I don't know.
Store what seems
I don't know.
missing.
It's
I don't
convenient for
know.
the plot. Shut up, basically.
Yes.
Don't think
Like,
about it
if
too
you
hard.
try to ask these questions at this point, you will have caused a plot hole.
It's like the dream world's putting him back where he belongs.
Yeah, we already used all our quirks and duct tape for all the other plot holes that Birth by Sleep made.
It's very nice to meet you.
But yes,
Well,
if this was Kingdom Hearts 1, they absolutely should have been sent to Traverse Town.
Like, that was the rule that they set up.
That was the rule they established in the very first game. Now they're breaking that rule.
You've just about got me thinking it too.
Jesus Christ.
But where was I? Oh yes, this is a terrible place.
Sure is.
Boys here are allowed to wreck things and loaf around and make jackamules of themselves.
Check and rules instead of jackasses.
He wandered in here on my watch. That's right. That's where I I must have heard your name, Sora, from my friend Pinocchio.
He knows me? But how?
It's complicated.
Shame on you, Pinocchio. Playing hooky and goofing off in a place like this?
I'm sorry, Jiminy. I was
Playing
going to
hooky
school,
from what?
and I met somebody.
Oh, he does go to school.
Yeah,
Okay.
two big monsters.
So he's a
with
fucking
angry
puppet.
eyes.
Oh, you don't say. And then what happened?
They tied me in a big sack. Oh,
Pinocchio, stop
Sound
it.
like
We
you
can
were
tell.
horsing around.
but I snuck off when they weren't looking.
You know, like, if they can tell when you're lying, what's the point of ever lying anymore?
There. You see where those tall tales will get you?
But it's all true. Even the fella in the black clothes who said to play a trick on Sora.
What? Now, who was he? I've had just about enough of your fibbing. Hold on. I guess that part was true. Tell me, Pinocchio, did that man in black say anything else to you?
He sure didn't.
Well, good.
Nose just fucking
Hey,
skyrockets
look
the
at that.
atmosphere.
That's
Oh,
Star again.
God.
The Blue Fairy.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Is it bad that I just had a Steven Spielberg AI flashback?
What has happened to your nose?
Oh,
I don't know.
Perhaps
Do you even remember what I'm talking about?
Pinocchio.
No, I don't.
Did you ever see that film? It's terrible.
Well, you
Nope.
see,
So
Your
Steven
Honor,
Spielberg made it.
Terrible?
Miss Fairy.
Go on.
help me.
It ain't that bad.
Sorry.
It's a movie about a kid who's a robot and wants to be a real boy. It's basically
Oh,
a
so it's a
Pinocchio
modern day
analog.
Pinocchio.
Yes, except it's awful. And there's totally a blue fairy who's just like a woman who looks just like that.
I mean,
A boy who
you
once
say that
lived
as if Pinocchio
might
isn't
just
awful.
as well be made
I
of
mean,
wood.
it's.
There, I said it.
I was gonna say it's classic, but whatever, who cares?
But this is the last time I can help you.
Point being, though, it's like, I find it funny that instead of thinking, when I saw this, I didn't think of the original Pinocchio animated film. I thought of AI, and I'm like, God, that movie's terrible!
That guy again.
Forget him. If I don't find Pinocchio, he'll turn into a donkey like the rest of the boys.
Right. Then let me help you find him,
Fucking
Jiminy.
jackasses.
Really? I'd be grateful. But how in the world do you know Pinocchio?
Oh,
Just say it's a long story.
hey.
Just
okay,
say it's a long story.
So wait, why can't he say?
Pinocchio.
Or that he met him in Monstro?
Because it's a dream and they wouldn't remember anyway, so who gives a shit? I don't have time for this.
I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain.
Yes.
I don't. Wait, do you even get that joke? I just realized that's a
That's
Destiny one.
Destiny.
It's not
Okay,
safe
yeah.
over here. This
Yes,
You know the Destiny memes at least.
Dream eaters.
I know the memes.
Yeah,
not the
you-
story.
Of
course, there's not one about the story to know.
Yeah, like what the fuck you talking about story?
Those dream eaters were.
Remember, I was on the best Destiny podcast once upon a time.
Then where's
Oh
the
man,
real
the
Pinocchio?
one, the only
Up there.
Destiny
Look
podcast.
at the top of that tower.
You're right.
Guys, it doesn't even look like the same colors. Come on.
Jiminy, look, they palette swapped Pinocchio.
How'd you manage to get up here?
Come on. Let's go.
Come
He's
on.
not even the skin tone is the same. Like, come on,
Like, come on.
come on.
Another imposter.
Well, if only you looked at the color palette, you would have known that. Come on.
There.
Come on.
See? Look, it's the real color palette.
Him.
Fuck you.
Up, Jiminy. Come on. Let's go.
I hate video games sometimes. Video games, they're just the worst, aren't they?
Video games were a mistake.
You know what was a mistake? The Kingdom Hearts primer.
Oh, my stars above.
Yeah,
We gotta do
yeah.
something.
Okay, I got it covered.
Watch this actually be like our most viewed thing just because of Kingdom Hearts and the
Remember
name.
that time? Well, it's not only is it because of Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts in 3 is still looming.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pinocchio, look at you.
Like, nobody's interested to watch the Watch Dogs LP, but let me tell you, Kingdom Hearts! And I'm like, this is the most disinterested we've been. It's probably gonna be the most popular.
From my experience, disinterested Let's Players tend to be the funniest.
You again?
Hey, remember this guy?
It's him, and then it's him.
This isn't possible.
My.
Hey, it's that Terra guy.
Hollow puppet that's managed to.
He fights like a man possessed, I tell ya.
Just
Oh
imagine.
my god.
Pinocchio isn't anything like you nobodies. But if Pinocchio could be given one, shouldn't you be able to have a heart inside you too?
I mean, that's the point of
It's
nobody
funny
doesn't
you
have a
say
heart.
that, Sora. It's very funny you say that.
Do not forget that you yourself.
I think I asked this question in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they ever explain why some people have pointy ears? Is that just a world-based thing? Like, oh, in
We're
this
gonna
world,
explain
you
that in this game, actually.
Huh.
How am I
Great.
anything like a nobody? That doesn't
Sorry,
make
it's
any
complicated.
sense.
You got a fucking, like, fucking wrestling Royal Rumble
So
going on in
since
your
I can
heart.
talk about it, since it's going to cover it in this game later, I might as well say it. One of the twists they reveal in this game is that anything that has the ability to think for itself can eventually grow a heart.
Must be Sora.
Oh,
Sure.
yes, ma'am.
Anything.
And you must be the blue fairy.
Which is why nobodies, since they can think for themselves,
And I'm
have the
afraid
capacity to
that
regrow their lost hearts.
good Geppetto
But then what happens to the Heartless?
and
Like the
he was
bodies?
swallowed by a whale
Or
named
no, the nobodies are the
Well, I
bodies.
mean,
So what happens to
then
the
those
Heartless?
those two hearts will merge together, which will happen to Lee.
Yes. And when I told them Geppetto
So Lee's
was
Heartless
still
merged with his
inside the whale
nobody, which
and
had a
at the
heart,
bottom of the sea,
which I think they referenced
Yes.
in Days that they were rebuilding hearts.
No, well, I said it in Days. They never explained it, reveal it until this game.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
But I explained that in Days because I was getting sick of not saying it.
Right. So they have two hearts now.
This monstro? I've heard of him.
Well, they have a mega
He's
heart.
a whale of a whale. Why,
Got super heart.
He swallows whole ships.
Two level 10
alive.
hearts merged into a level
And
20
besides,
heart.
It's dangerous. Why?
Goodbye, Jiminy.
Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye.
I may be live bait down there, but I'm with you.
Alright, well, time to die. It's a good life.
Yeah.
So why did he jump off? Did I miss something?
Because it happened in the movie. I think. I didn't actually watch the Pinocchio movie.
I did, but I don't remember.
If I watched the Pinocchio movie, it was a very, very long time ago. Because I do have the VHS, so I presume I watched it at one point. But I can't remember anything of it.
Yeah, I've seen all the Disney movies on VHS at one point or another.
I don't like the whole Sleeping Worlds conceit. I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't say. It's kind of stupid.
It adds another unnecessary complication to the many, many complications of Kingdom Hearts.
It's just that and like
A
the fact-
complication that's only applied in this one game.
Well, it's that and the idea that it's like, oh, we built up all these relationships with these characters, and now they don't mean shit because they can't remember anything.
Yeah, because they were sleeping in a dream that takes place before we met them.
Christ.
Oh no!
Because this is the world's dream, and this world doesn't know who Sora is. Fuck.
I'll have to claw my way past, then rescue my friends.
Oh, God.
Fucking dunked.
That Dream Eater got eaten.
Yeah.
One bite. Oh, now it's Riku's turn.
Oh no.
Sora must have gotten dropped.
Just mid cutscene, even. That's how crazy the system is.
Hey, I know this place.
So wait, Riku starts in Monstro?
Yes.
Pinocchio! Son! There, have you run off?
Riku's like, I remember this part. This is where I
This
tried to
must
kill
bring
that
back
kid.
memories, huh, Riku?
Then
Remember that time I tried to kill that kid?
Yeah.
What a great time.
I'm really sorry about
what's
it,
the
though.
matter?
Huh? Goodness, who are you?
Riku.
But you don't know me, so I don't know why I just said as
Oh,
if you
lad.
do.
Seems you was swallowed up by Monstro just like the rest of us. My
The
name
rest
is
of this
Pinocchio.
one person here.
Looking for your son Pinocchio.
You know.
Pinocchio's gone missing?
I'm afraid so. After all my searching, I found him here in the whale. But then he ran off again to who knows where.
Pinocchio has a habit of
Sounds
doing
kind
that.
of familiar. Mr. Geppetto,
Ha!
Wait.
References!
let me go look for your son.
Wait, how does he not remember?
You would do that?
No, he said that's...
Thank you.
No, he's thinking back
Are
to
you
his time
sure?
in Monstro.
Okay. I was gonna say, he must
When he
remember.
says, that sounds
Leave it
kind
to
of
me.
familiar.
Did you say
He's
you
like,
were
no,
really
that
going to
reminds
help
me
us
of
find
a
Pinocchio?"
bad time in my life when I called myself
Jiminy?
Riku Uchiha.
Huh?
This is a different
That's right.
time. I
Name's
had a
Jiminy.
DeviantArt account.
Jiminy Cricket. But, shucks, have we met?
No, you know, never mind.
So like Sora, he's like, look, it's not worth
say
my
so.
time trying to
Anyway,
explain
Yeah.
this
Pinocchio
shit.
comes first.
right. And
You're
you
not gonna
know where
remember it
he went?
anyway, so who cares?
Well, I'm almost certain he wandered
You're
off with
basically
a
less than a
stranger.
person to me because you
Can you
don't even
describe him?
exist.
I remember he was dressed in a
Just like the
black
nobodies.
A black coat? He's back again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Thanks.
Is this what this whole series has come to?
Well,
What?
I'm going
Just
with you.
References
Just
and
like-
memes?
Conscience.
Waiting for things to happen and making references to things that happened before in the meantime?
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn.
There was a lot of enthusiasm in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Pinocchio!
And then we comment on the lack of things happening.
Let him
It's not a
go
good
now.
style of doing a let's play, guys. It really isn't. This is
Oh.
a terrible way to do a let's play.
No, let me tell you now, if this is like an actual LP, I would not watch this. You kidding me? Like, if this wasn't heavily
Are
edited.
you all right? Riku and I looked for you
Like,
everywhere.
fuck.
Uh-huh.
This is
I'm
a
really
terrible
fine.
LP, but that comes
Sorry,
with part of the...
Jimmy.
One, I'm
I
not
messed
playing
up
the game,
real bad.
which definitely
You
doesn't
and
help.
Father must have been so worried about
Two,
me.
there's fucking nothing happening. This is why I don't
I
let's
think
play
that
RPGs.
He's finally starting to learn.
Yeah, they have a filler
Who are
problem.
you?
Yeah. Can you imagine doing an LP of like fucking Dragon Age or Shin Megami Tensei or something?
Oh
that's
God!
like... Well, that's fun. Wait, I have to tell you something. Don't watch Naruto. Damn it! He's gonna do it.
Dark side.
That was his dark
I gave
side.
in to the darkness once.
This dark side has longer hair.
So wait, why are we having a
It's chased
dream
me
of
around in one
Riku
form or another.
in Monstro?
The seeker of darkness who stole my body. A puppet replica of the shadows in my heart. And now,
He still
Fixing
feels
me.
bad about that time.
Dark side?
I mean, hey
Jimmy,
man, that's what therapy's
don't you
for.
have a Jiminy like I do?
Like, it's okay to feel bad about it.
My
You just gotta move on.
conscience. He's taught me all kinds of important stuff. Maybe you just need somebody to show you what's right and wrong.
Sure. You can't shoulder all your problems alone, you know.
Get Sora to help you out. He's good at this kind of shit.
A friend?
He's
you can talk
basically perfect, so he might as well help you.
Yeah.
actually I do.
I mean, he wasn't chosen by the Keyblade, but then he
He's the
was.
best teacher
So
I
fuck
could ever
you.
have.
Gee
And he
whiz.
was,
I wish
God
I
damn
had
it.
lots of good friends.
to. You will, Pinocchio. More than you can count.
That is the best reaction you've ever had to something I've said in this
Something in there?
primer.
Jiminy, you should
But
head
then he
back.
was, god damn
I'll
it.
see what's shaking things up.
Fuck.
Okay.
I still can't get over the fact that you become a Keyblade wielder by just fucking touching it. It's the most bullshit thing in the world.
Well, no, you have to touch the hilt, not the Keyblade itself, but just the hilt. And the guy has to be touching it at the same time, or it doesn't count.
Like in any book or like serious movie or something like that, it would be like a ritual. Like, I must give you a rite of passage to use this Keyblade. Kingdom Hearts is like,
I must say the
fuck
magic
it."
words.
Yeah, it's like, you know,
I
you have
must
to
say
like,
the magic words and do the hokey pokey 3 times in a row, then you get a Keyblade.
yeah. But at least it's like dramatic. And then Kingdom Hearts is like, fuck it, just you touch it, you rub up against it while you're on the subway or whatever, and you're a Keyblade builder.
I
now.
think that would be the best way to do it, though. Is just like, here's the Keyblade. Now let me do the right. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you do the hokey pokey in, you turn yourself about.
I mean, I would pay money to watch Terra do that. Except he have his really fucking flat VO.
I would pay to have his voice actor do that performance.
Yeah, it's more just the really flat VO that his character has. You put your left foot out.
Left foot in, you put your left foot out. You do the hokey pokey in the darkness. Where did it come from?
Why am I so sad?
Anyway, we're in Monstro.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Whatever. Kingdom Hearts!
I can't wait until this goes out on the air. Actually, no. No, I can't wait. I can wait a very long time for that.
It's gonna be great, because I'm just gonna, like, cut out all the shit where we're not talking, so, like, all the cuts together are gonna be us just shouting about nothing, with no context.
Just shouting about Terra doing the hokey pokey.
You don't need context, don't worry, it's fine.
That'll be the top of this episode. Terra does the hokey pokey.
And then they end up in Traverse Town and the belly of the whale. That's when we meet for real. It's like Master Yen Sid said. I'm in the dream. Pinocchio's world.
So this is Sora explained what we already know, is that at this point Monstro has left the world and those three will end up in Traverse Town, so they're not in the dream anymore.
So, fuck it, job's done.
Yeah.
There's a space
and now
whale
the
out there
sleeping keyhole can awaken.
For what purpose? I still won't know.
To wake the sleeping worlds.
But why?
Because if you get all 7, you get a special power.
Of course. Why was Ansem wearing a black cloak when he died? They ever explain that?
Because it protects you from the darkness.
So, like, even before the whole Heartless Nobody thing, that was a known fact? That was a thing they made?
Dylan and Evan are conscious again, but still unstable. They're resting inside.
Do they have their memories of being Axel?
Yes,
and all
they
that?
do. And they're very angry about being manipulated.
Don't.
I thought they were going to say they're very upset about being dicks.
That too.
I mean, hell, this is pretty interesting.
These guys, here's the fun thing they reveal in this game. The 6 apprentices, aside from Xehanort and Braig, the other 4 were unwilling accomplices.
Makes sense. Wait, are these 3 of the 4? We said Xehanort, Briggs.
Well, Lee was not one of the apprentices, but he did end up being in this at that place at that time.
So they
Right.
should be here too.
I forgot that whole
Plain
thing.
and simple.
I agree, it is strange.
Doesn't that mean was Enzo in on it? Because he was definitely one of them. Of the apprentices.
He's the one that gave Ansem the idea to do experiments in the first place, but he eventually thought that was also a bad idea and decided to stop doing it.
You know what?
And then Ansem and Braig's like, no, we're going to keep doing it.
You're like, yeah, we're this far already.
And the other 3 were completely unwilling in every way.
I always get stuck with the icky jobs.